Well, hello, 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 hello. Hi, it's your girl Angie Goodas. Welcome to the Big and Serious podcast with me, your hostess with the mostest. Season 2. We are here. We are here. We made it. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a horn for that. Wake up the city, as my grandfather would say. All right. So tonight's guest is Efia Leatham, author. She has a ministry, entrepreneur, transformational mindset coach. We have a lot to unpack. And of course, today's serious Ting Hafiguan, we're going to talk about making your 2026 great. And as well, our big up is the return of Leroy Heptone Sibbles. But before we get into all of that, I want you to take in my new intro. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Massive and crew all across the world, introducing Angie Goodas, the hostess with the mostest, big and serious podcast creator, yeah, creator and producer, big energy, big heart, big truth, when it's selector. Good evening, my people. This one is a special dedication to a woman with grace, vision and soul. Angie Goodas, when Angie speak, the whole room listens. Heart so pure, yeah, the truth she giving, big and serious, loving every session. Healing words, real conversation. Lovers rock, sweet vibration. Podcast flow, pure elevation. From the mic to your heart, no hesitation. Angie Goodas bring love to the nation. Big and serious, where love gets serious, where truth feel glorious. So turn it up, lean back, feel the emotion. This one you're certified devotion. Angie Goodas, keep the love in motion. Big and serious, both us, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart, straight from the heart. Oh,
All right. I had to check my mic just to make sure that, it's not on mute because I've done that before. I'm not going to act like I haven't. I do want to say an extra special shout out to Michael Jazz Project for my new theme song. If you're looking for, a song or something, go hit him up. Yeah, hit him up. Tell him that I sent you. I don't know if he'll get you a discount, but just tell him I sent you. Anyway, you know what? As speaking of rhythms and songs and sounds and things, well, I have to drop my Casamigos rhythm because you don't know. If you hear the Casamigos, you know that the Big and Serious podcast is live and direct. I want to shout out Wheelie Don Productions for my Casamigos rhythm, as well as my beautiful Big and Serious podcast logo and the Angie Goodas logo. Hit them up if you're looking for, a logo or anything like that. So, where can you find Miss Goodas? Well, I just lost it. Anyway, what? There we go. I changed everything around, so we got to get used to the whole new setup. You know what? Let me move this so that I can find it when I'm ready. All right, so you can find me if you're looking for the Goodas. You can find me on Instagram at Angie Goodas with 2 Z's, and run over to the Big and Serious podcast page and tell your friends that if they want to catch the show, they need to watch it on the Angie Goodas page if you're on Instagram until the Big and Serious podcast page gets a little bit older, Yeah, you don't know. They want to make sure so when I, do things and scam people and all them things. So, make sure that you let the people them know. But for those that are here, welcome to the building. You can also follow me on TikTok at Angie Goodas, that's with one Z, and YouTube, which is the home of the Big and Serious podcast, at Angie Goodas as well with one Z. And if you're looking for past episodes, you're going to hit that live tab, and all of the episodes, the previous episodes of the Big and Serious podcast will be there. I also want to take a moment to shout out all the guests that I had last season. They were all lined up in the intro video. So big up to yourselves. Thank you, because without you, there's no me, and I appreciate love you. And you made it easy to book you. Made it easy to book you in 2025. Whew, 2026. We're going to keep it that way too. If you're looking for, or actually every other Monday overnight, you can find me on the Roots Rock Reggae radio show out of Montreal. That's at CKUT 90.3 FM. I want to say shout out to Singing P. I want to say shout out to Selector Madman, Selector Cassette Man, Brother Cliff, and of course, Calendar Man. That show runs every Monday from 1 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the morning. And you can find the Goodas every other Monday at 2 o'clock in the morning doing information for the nation, because your girl loves her sleep. So we don't try to mess with that. All right. I think I've done all the salutations. Yes, of course. If you want to follow the Big and Serious podcast, Big Tings, you're going to go to Twitch or Instagram at Big N Serious, Big N Serious podcast. And of course, we have our Facebook page, Big and Serious podcast with Angie Goodas. Run over there, like, subscribe, all those things. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to tell you that.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Can you tell them one more time for those in the back?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. All right. So as we move it along, ooh, season 2, you know what? I'm very grateful to be here. Let me shout out Rumble. Wagwan with the Wagwans. If you're tuned into Rumble, hello. Also, Spotify, you will see us, or you will hear us tomorrow at Big and Serious Podcast as well. I think I've hit everyone tonight. TikTok is in the building. So let me go over there and see what they're dealing with. Hello, TikTok. Tap up the screen, share. You know the routine. I appreciate love your presence. But it is time for the big up. All right, so tonight we are talking about the return of Leroy Heptones Sibbles. He will be at the JCA Friday, February the 13th. And it's actually a dinner and dance. The Goodas will be there, dressed up. You don't know, me love a food and music. You can't go wrong with food and music. You see. So the Goodas will be there. Make sure you pass through. Dinner is going to be served at 8 o'clock. Showtime is at 8:45 p.m. That's at the Jamaican Canadian Center, or the JCA, which is at 995 Arrow Road, Toronto. And you know what? If you get an early bird ticket, you save $10 on your tickets. So, we love saving money. So you want to do that. Here's the flyer, by the way. Yes. So there's quite a few people on this lineup. You know what? I think I was trying to avoid wearing the glasses. I think I got to wear the glasses. We're going to put on the glasses. Oh, everything is so... Why do we fight it? Why do we fight it? Anyway, I'm not cuss off myself this time. But, we really should just not fight it. So this lineup for this show, the return of Leroy Heptone Sibbles. We're talking, of course, Leroy himself will be there. Amoy is going to be there. Cairo McLean is going to be there. Cairo can work the stage. He is so good at working the stage. Pick up yourself, Cairo. Diane James will be there. Zacchaeus Cooper will be there. Mark Trinidad, Sandy Daly, DJ Corey will be entertaining us musically, and Keisha Brownie will be there as well. So get your tickets, early bird tickets. You save $10 off the price. It's $64.99 if you get it early, and you have to e-transfer Creative Movements, and that's with a K. Creative Movements 991@gmail.com. If you e-transfer them, early bird ticket, you save $10. Otherwise, all the superlicious locations you can get your tickets at. We're talking Mississauga, Etobicoke, Scarborough, North York, Brampton. You can also get it at Henry's Record They're at 130 Shorting Road, or you can get them at Caribbean Queen, which is on Weston Road, and Toronto Jamaica House, iconic location. They're at 2541 Finch Avenue West. So yeah, let's go there and hear some music. So your girl is a little bit of a stalker, and I was looking up Leroy Sibbles and just to get some more information on him, and didn't know that he was on the Heptones, very what would I say, like foundational group. They have so many amazing songs. Maybe in future shows I will play some, but you know how it goes with the music anyway. But so there's more to him than just the Heptones. He's a bass player, and there's a song that I didn't know he played bass on, but he played bass on this song, and I'm going to play it. I'm going to try a Ting, so I'm going to ask you, audience, to let me know if you can actually hear my music, because I'm going to try to do it without sharing the screen, because our friends over at TikTok don't like. Oh, never mind. I guess I got. Well, that didn't last long. I got banned off of TikTok. TikTok, you know what? This is just not even working for. It's not you. It's not me. It's you. And I'm just not even about this life right now. So I think I'm gonna just give up on going live on TikTok with the show. Deuces. We cut them loose. Anyway, so don't even have to worry about that anyway. So I'm just gonna do things my normal way, because TikTok already banned me. How far are we into the show? That's a record. Let me listen. Already banned, and it's only 17 minutes in the show. All right. I mean, all I did was talk. But anyway, so back to my big up. The return of Leroy Sibbles. You're welcome. Let me slay for a minute. Yes. So getting back into Leroy Sibbles, he was or is a bass player. And big up yourself, Tara Chase in the building. Wagwan with the Wagwans. Major bass player, like on some serious tunes. And there's a tune that I didn't even know. Like, I'm gonna probably get laughed at right now, but in the dances, I would go to dances a lot, especially in my younger days, and you'd hear the DJ talk about Sata Masagana. And I would be like, I don't know what he's saying, but okay. Not knowing that it's fully the name of the song. And it's actually a very iconic song. The song turns 50 this year. I'm going to play it. Leroy Sibbles plays bass on this song. So here's Sata Masagana, and it's by the Abyssinians. I think I said that right. The Abyssinians. And Sata Masagana actually means give thanks. So we're going to give thanks with some Sata Masagana. Enjoy.
Far, far away, where there's no night, there's only day. Look into the book of life, and you will see that there's a land far, far away. That there's a land far, far away. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords sit upon his throne, and he rules us all. Look into the book of life, and you will see that he rules us all. That he rules us all. sit upon his throne and he rules us all. Look into the book of life and you will see that he rules us all. That he rules us all. There is a land far, far away where there's no night, there's only day. Look into the book of life and you will see that there's
Yes. So that was Sata Masakana. Sata Masagana by the Abyssinians. Let me know if that echoed because I forgot to turn off my microphone. Listen, man, it's whatever. Yeah, so very iconic song, and Leroy Sibbles played bass on that, and I would love to talk to him about that and ask him about it because yeah, that's huge. That's actually huge, and it's funny because it's one of those things where you don't know until you know, and if you don't look for the information, you're not going to find it. So yeah, big up to Mr. Sibbles on that, and like I said, let's go over there and let's go over to JCA on the 13th and enjoy. So moving right along, we are going to get into our serious Ting topic, and we're not going to dive too deeply because I believe Efia and I will talk about it a bit. So I'm going to loosely touch on it. 8 minutes. I think that's enough time to not really fly through it. But our serious Ting topic is making your 2026 great. Because, we got to make it great. We got to make it amazing. I want to shout out Venus Kid, big up yourself, and also She's Bree Wagwan. Welcome to the building. So making your 2026 great. It's funny because we get into the new year and everybody, I'm pretty sure I am not the only one talking about it, making, this year's going to be the year. This year has to be the year. And you hear a lot of people now saying like, this is the fire horse year. So things are going to move rapidly and we're going to get going. We got to get going. But we say this every year. And then I'm tired. Every year. So my thought process is, we should do things a little bit differently in order to get past the things that prevent us from being able to move forward and continue on with our hopes and dreams of having an amazing year. So, it is time to lay down the foundation. And in order to be able to move forward, and a lot of people don't like doing this, but you got to do it. You need to take a look back. You got to take a look back and actually analyze your year, your previous year. What went well? What actually went well? What am I proud of? I did my big one this year. What was it? What was the thing that makes you say I did my big one this year? And also, what didn't go over so well? If I maybe had approached that a little bit differently, then maybe I would have been a little bit more successful at it, or achieve my goals. And that's another thing: goals versus resolutions, right? I'm big on the goals. We could leave the resolutions in the previous years because how many people I want you to start. I'm going to give you homework. Go and ask your peoples, those New Year's resolutions that you created in 2025 or even 2024 or even 2023, did you actually achieve them? Did you actually achieve those resolutions? Did you? And if you did, what areas, if they don't mind sharing, right? What areas, what was it? What resolution was it that you actually achieved? And I mean, if resolutions don't seem to work, in my opinion. Let me say that. in my opinion. I'll throw my disclaimer out there, because you set the resolution and then it's almost like you set it and forget it after March. March comes along and you're like, yo, man, I'm not even trying to reach the gym right now. I'm just not even trying to do all of that. I think I'm going to just lay here on the couch and watch this movie. It's a lot more important to me right now than getting into the gym or moving my body or sweating. Whereas if you create goals and you actually are smart about those, like create SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-based. I can't believe I could rattle that off the top of my head. Oof. But if you create SMART goals, then, they force you to kind of take steps to getting to achieving them, right? Because you got to take these little steps in between in order to get to the big things. My brother, big up yourself on the outside viddy, he says, how do you eat an elephant? One spoon at a time. Right? How do you achieve those big goals? One spoon at a time. You just, you make a one trod, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step, and you keep going until you hit those goals. Whereas the resolutions, this year I'm gonna skydive, and then you don't do no training, you don't sign up for skydiving lessons, you don't get in contact with people that actually skydive so that you could be like, let me get some more information on this thing. And then the end of the year comes and you're like, dang, this dog standing at the back door and I'm not getting up to assist you. Yeah, you get to the end of the year and you're like, dang, I didn't even skydive this year. Oh well, maybe next year I'm gonna do some skydiving next year. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But you and I both know that you have not taken any steps towards doing that skydiving thing. So really and truly, maybe you want to take that off of your resolutions. Yeah, repeated violations. TikTok, you know what? Go away. I got it. Bye. They ended my life. They legit were like, bye. I'm done with you. I'm not even gonna try again. I'm gonna delete your thing off of my streaming platform, and we good. Deuces. It's been a slice. I'm not gonna deal with the stress this year. Anyway, but I'll still post stuff over there. Yeah, so the goals is what makes it a lot easier in order to get you to achieving them and moving forward and making progress. So motivational coach Mel Robbins, big up yourself, Mel, has 6 questions that she believes we should ask ourselves at the beginning of each year to help us on our journey. Number 1, and let me just check my phone to make sure that my guest is not trying to reach me, because I put my phone on low me, don't call me, don't text me. So just making sure that nobody's actually trying to get a hold of me. All right, we're good. Mel Robbins has 6 questions. Big up yourself, Planky in the building. 1 Planky done in another place. Wagwan with the Wagwan. Big up to you and Empress Lele. You done know, family, gang. Yes. Check my message. I will. After the show, or you want me to check it right now? Do you want me to check that message right now, Planky, or you want me to check it after the show? Let me know. Yes. So Mel Robbins, like I said, has 6 questions that she believes that we should, you don't know, we should ask ourselves in order to help us to move along on our journey. So the first question, and I kind of alluded to that. There's my guest. I kind of alluded to that, but the first question is, what were the low points of your year? Right? And I did mention this earlier, right? But what were the low points? I'm like, dang, I ate 5 chocolate cakes all by myself. Didn't share. I don't know if I'm really proud of that. I'll check it after. I will. What were the low points? What were the high moments of the year? Well, for me, actually, personally, I managed to walk. I think it was like a 12K or 14K, something like this. But I managed to walk 12K more than once in the year. Very proud of that. It was not easy. It was not easy, but I did it. What did you learn this year? That's question number 3 that you should be asking yourself. So, what were the low points of your what, what were the low points of your year? What were the high moments of your year? What did you learn this year? What are you gonna stop doing? Me and Ray and his nephew. Yeah, I'm gonna stop having a whole bottle. I'm just playing. I don't. I really don't. But what are you going to stop doing this year? And what are you going to continue doing? Well, I think I'm going to continue with the Big and Serious podcast because season 2 and we're there. Yazid. Yeah, we're there. Mm-hmm. And then oops. Oh, geez. I just my bracelet touched the keyboard. What are you going to stop doing? What are you going to continue doing? And what are you going to start doing? What are you going to start doing? Right? What are you actually going to start doing this year? And stick to it. And it doesn't have to be anything difficult. It doesn't have to be rough. It doesn't have to be tough. Maybe it's, I'm going to put extra shea butter on my elbows and my knees this year so that I'm not walking around overly ashy, It's something easy, right? What are you going to start doing this year? Also, it says number 7 is to have a support system. So, those accountability partners and all of that fun stuff. Get that going. And number 8 is to check in with yourself. Oh, yeah. Have those open, honest, rough and tough conversations with yourself. Like, yo, did I actually rub shea butter on my elbows this morning? Dang, I didn't do it. I got to do it tomorrow. Right? Or I got to do it after I take a shower tonight. Right? But check in with yourself and be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. The worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. Yazid. Right? The worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. Oh, I see some community happening on the IG chat. I like it. Michael, big up yourself. Welcome to the building. All right. Okay, so I know that my guest is there. Wave if you can hear me. Hi. Okay, see, I'm acting a fool already. Let me just drink some water and behave myself. People, you're going to learn by the end of this show. I love Efia. She's just amazing. But before I bring her on the show, I think I'm going to run a next tune. Because being that, TikTok said get lost. Well, now I'm going to act unruly because now I really don't care because I was trying to behave myself and be careful because of them. But you know what? As Mystic Warrior says, I'm going to be fine. And I'm going to actually run that tune. Yeah, I'm going to be fine. We don't need you around here. It's all good. Oops. Maybe if I learned how to copy and paste, then we would be able to do that. Copy. Paste. Yay. Here is Be Fine by Mystic Warrior. Enjoy.
Never let go patience. Let hope and faith be a great friend. Step to your goal with courage. Experience, teach knowledge. You can manifest anything you want. You can manifest anything at all. You can manifest anything you want. Ooh. Life come with trouble more time, but it's all gonna be fine. Stay focused and strengthen your mind, and you all gonna be fine. Give thanks for every moment of life, cause life can rewind. Oh yeah, that will be just in time, so it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Don't stress your mind. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Life in this time, oh yeah. I no kill you, I go build you, make the trouble pass. Focus, me see your life on a better path. Nice yes to have no fear when Mr. Detta walk. From you overcome the struggle, you will make a man. You can manifest anything you want. You can manifest anything at all. You can manifest anything you want. Ooh. Life come with trouble more time, but it's all gonna be fine. Stay focused and strengthen your mind, and you all gonna be fine. Give thanks for every moment of life, cause life can rewind. Oh yeah, God will be just in time, so it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Don't stress your mind. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Life in this time, oh yeah. I mean say get up, stand up and take control. To the positive and watch the blessing unfold. Forget about the half that was never been told. Manifest what you want before you get all. Me know mankind wicked and cold, but don't make them corrupt your spirit and soul. Never make them make you timid and cold. Funny back you feel you feel rigid and bold. Life come with trouble more time, but it's all gonna be fine.
Listen, it is never, ever that serious that you're not going to be fine. You know, as long as you're above ground, you're going to be fine. So know that. You know, all right. I'm going to get into getting my guest on because I'm not going to make her wait. That's so disrespectful. So, Effie, I'm going to bring you on and then I'll introduce you. Okay. All right. Hi. Oh, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Oh. He's like, I don't know. Why can't you hear me? It says that you don't have a microphone available. How did you join? From your phone or from your laptop? Your phone. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, it says that you don't have a microphone. I'm trying to see if I have a microphone for you, but there's no microphone for you. Do you want to try leaving and coming back? Okay, so while Effie is getting, I'm going to take you off screen so you can figure it out. I'll definitely check for the track after this. Yes, Planky, big up yourself. Planky has a new track, and you know, since Planky's here, I'm going to run a Planky track because I can do that. So here's "Sensible" by Planky Dunn. Yeah.
One. Box. I mean, no take program. Somebody be a boxing at the slogan. Low creativity. Copy me style and a sensible. Them are no ball and me know them benchable. Squaddy them par with constable. My soldiers them on the next level. I make them a rough like on top of the world. One bag of charting I get on top of me nerves. Box nation, box them. Fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel lot of reverb. Extra clipping I make like plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with lot of the herbs. Yan them food a lot of dinner. What be me rifle and me them idolize. But in a song all they do just talk a lies. Jade and Finch never see them a walk a night. Make feed them life rifle make them pauperize. Organize badness fully stamp it organize. Hardball like Walter Boy. From you say box the whole rise. Box nation badness. I make them a rough like on top of the world. One bag of charting I get on top of me nerves. Box nation, box them. Fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel lot of reverb. Extra clipping I make like plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with lot of the herbs. Yan them food and lot of dinner. Inna the street like me own the road, yeah. Run road like new Corolla, fully dark midnight, no light, no road, yeah. Me not fit talk loud, cause me badness loud. Enough of them bad wheat, bad bread, bad water. Yeah, them love flip like razor Motorola. We run currency, current Nova Scotia. Rifle brand new, come check out the scope, yeah. I make them a rough like on top of the world. One bag of charting, I get on top of me nerves. Box nation, box them. Fling them down in the dirt. 10 of them don't make one package. Them shaky life ice note. Wheel lot of reverb. Extra clip In a me glad plus me got a reserve. Gun smoking, smoke shop with lot of the herbs. Yan them food and lot of the nerves. What be me rifle and me them idolize. But in a song all they do just talk a lies. Jane and Finch never see them a walk a night. Beg feed them life rifle make them pauperize. Organize madness full
Yes, that is sensible by one Punky Dan. One Punky Dan in other place. You don't know. Yeah. All right. Let me see if Effie is ready. Let me run my Casamigos rhythm. Hold on. Casamigos. All right. So now I got the rhythm going, Effie. So now we're serious now. We're serious, okay? We're serious. We're going to try again. Can you hear me? But there's still no, enough respect, Blanky. Still no microphone. I think you have to, okay, click on your microphone icon down at the bottom. You see it? What does it say? Oh, you know, you can message me in the, it doesn't say anything? There's nothing there? If you click up, there's like a, there should be a down up arrow beside it. You see that? Beside your microphone? Try, depending if you're like going through your phone, try clicking on that. Oh, and for the link that I sent you, did you actually like put it into your browser? Oh, try that. Go try that and come back. We're gonna try it again. All right. Yes, Planky, big up yourself. Enough respect. You don't know your family, is it? All right. So going back to making 2026 great. Yeah, ask yourself those 6 questions. What were the low points? What were the high points? What did I learn this year? What am I going to stop doing? What am I going to start doing? Where's my support system? Rise. Yes, Rise will be the next. I'm gonna add that to my arsenal, Blanky. Yeah, get yourself a support system and also check in openly and honestly with yourself. Those are so important. And I love that. Like that for me is like top tier, because we should be having these type of conversations with ourselves on a regular basis, not just because it's a new year and we're trying to do things, right? All right. So in you know, the Goodas makes money, you know, legally outside in the daytime. And I started actually thinking about having exit interviews and entrance interviews with people that I like do working groups with, in order to find out, like, in the entrance interview, like, what are your skills? Like, what are you good at? What do you want to learn? What do you want to take away from this group? And Planky's gonna stop worrying too much this year. I love that. Yeah, don't worry. Like, you see me with the grays? Don't spend your time worrying all the time. I see my guest is back. I'm gonna just finish this sentence and then we'll circle back. You know, so like having those entrance interviews, like, what do you want to get out of this? And we should probably be doing that in relationships too. Really and truly. What do you want from me? What do you want out of this? And having exit interviews at the end of the thing, right? So like, what did you get out of this? What do you think could have been done differently? What do you feel like, oh, we should really navigated that in a different manner? I think that if we do these things, we'll be able to move better as we get into each different situation. All right, I'm circling back to you, Effie. Let's see Wagwan. Okay, I see your microphone. I see your microphone. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I promise.
Hello.
Hi.
And good evening.
Good evening. Wagwan with the Wagwans.
There, you know.
And people, let me tell you, I've only drank water today, but Effie brings out a side of me that just I cannot control.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
I'm going to say that right now. Effie brings out a side of me that I just cannot control. So before we get into our shenanigans and madness, let me do my job properly and introduce you proper.
Okay, can you give me like 1 second? I need to close my balcony door because my dog has decided he needed to go outside.
Alex was like, I was like, Bridget.
He had his face in my leg. He's pushing his face in my leg, like, let me out. So I let him out. And now he's out. Now the balcony door is open and cold air is coming in. And I'm like, I can't live this life.
All right, do you think? I will give you privacy. Let me get you off camera. You can go do your thing and come back.
Okay, right.
Oh, I cut her off. Oops. Oops. Okay. So she's gonna go do that and come back. So yeah, like even in relationships, what do you want out of this? She's back. She's like, hey, I'm here. All right. What do you want out of this? And what did you get out of this if it ends? Big up yourself. Ross in the building. Ross will be here. Luke's nettoyage. Luke's oh no. Ross I can't remember right now. Luke's nettoyage. Ross. Big up yourself. I needed a minute. I'm sorry, Ross. I'm so sorry. Ross will be in the building at the end of the month. So looking forward to talking about ITEL Fest and all of them things. And Happy New Year to you too, Ross. Okay. I have to cough. Give me all right. So, and no, I'm not sick. It's just a whole heap of talking.
I was sick all day.
Were you?
Yeah, all day.
Did you work today? I didn't work today. We both played hooky today.
No, I didn't play hooky. I just wasn't well today.
I was like, I can't do it. I told them from yesterday, I can't do this tomorrow. I can't do this tomorrow. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but I can't do this tomorrow. And so yeah. All right. So let me get my notes in order here. All right. A dynamic speaker and transformational mindset coach, Efia Leatham is the author of 4 books, including Frame Your Day and Frame Your Life for Victory in 60 Seconds, both part of a faith-fueled devotional series designed to help readers align with truth and take daily actions towards destiny. A former radio personality, Efia honed her voice and impact using the airwaves to uplift, inspire, and speak life into her listeners. Today, she continues to reach global audiences through her broadcast To the Throne Tuesdays, where she delivers practical wisdom and spiritual insight, helping the audience to move towards supernatural success. We got to talk about that supernatural success, by the way. Efia says, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be willing. I am pleased and excited to welcome Efia Leatham to the Big and Serious podcast. Let me give you a sexy on.
Oh my gosh. The craziest thing for me is whenever I hear people read my bio or do introductions, I'm like, who is that? That's me? That is me? You. Who's that? I'm like, what?
It's you.
Oh my good. Talk about imposter syndrome. I'm like, that ain't me. Who's that?
Ooh. I know because I didn't even know any of this. I knew about Kingdom Beads, but I didn't know any of this until I was like, Effie, can you come on my podcast? Can you come on my podcast? And I was like, you have Kingdom Beads. Can you come on my podcast? And then girlfriend was like, I'm like, can I have your bio? And girlfriend, blur, neat. This was me literally sitting on the side of my bed.
Stop it.
No, for real.
Wow.
For
wow.
Real. Wow.
Wow. That's me. That isn't it.
So you really it's a thing where you're like, I can't believe that I do all these things or I've done all these things. Like, is that really?
it's one. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I'm like, I know I started. Then it's like, well, when did I start? And it just keeps going, keeps building, and then you kind of forget the things that you may have started with because you've grown so much as you've been going and redeveloping and shedding and re-emerging and all these things. But if you don't allow yourself, something you said in the beginning, I was eavesdropping. If you look, oh, you can't see it. Shucks. I have you on the television.
Oh, am I
on YouTube? I was watching it there before before I came on. But one of the things you said, and I was like, oh, she's already jumped into some of the points and notes that I have, was taking the time to reflect.
Mm-hmm.
And what I realized, because sometimes, and you know what, it's in this moment. Okay, it's in this moment I realize I don't always reflect on the accomplishments that I have done, or if I do, I minimize them. And I don't allow myself to actually celebrate the accomplishments. And then that's why when people are like, oh, she's done this, this, and this, and I'm like, oh no, stop. Like, please.
Go away.
And then it's that fake humility. You're like, oh no, stop, please. So no. But yes, here we are. Let me give a caveat. You may see glimpses of Favor if he tries to jump up on my leg.
Oh, it's all good. He's my
Just so you guys know, my dog might make an appearance.
He's like, what are you doing over there? I don't know why. This is not normal. This is not supposed to be a thing right now. I need some attention. I know. Mine. Yeah. I'm lucky he's not cussing anybody right now. He's gone, buddies.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Yeah. It's crazy. You say that and I experience the same thing. Like, people will come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, I love like all the things. And I'm like, what things? I'm just breathing. I'm just here. Or what messed me up, even with the podcast, what messed me up was when I decided to organize the YouTube channel and I had to rename all of the videos. And I was like, dang, girl, you talk to a lot of people this year. Right? It's crazy. And I don't know what causes that. Is that I don't want to take up too much space, so I'm just going to cut and go through? Like, what do you think causes that?
I think some of the things that happen is depending on who you are as an individual, there is a guilt of success. There's a fear of success. And sometimes that fear limits you because you don't want to leave those that you've had with you behind. There's a saying, as you climb up a mountain, the air gets thinner. So as you go up, your load has to get lighter. Not everybody that starts with you can go to the end with you. And sometimes that fear of success is one of the things that opens up the door to self-sabotage. And then you small yourself, you limit yourself, you discard yourself, you discredit yourself because you stay comfortable in a place when you should actually allow yourself to continually soar up. So I think that's one of the things, and I had to deal with that for myself. I remember doing an episode with Makini Smith. Makini will kill me with Makini. And we talked about that. We did talk about the fear of success. Mm-hmm. And depending on who you are, what your background is, the environment from which you've come from, those things play a part in, can you embrace what's been deposited in you and allow the greatness in you to shine forward? Because everything that's been placed in you is not even for you. It's for the world to experience. Yeah. And then you shrink yourself because you don't think you deserve to be in the spaces that you've been put in or called into. Mm-hmm. So it's time for us to shed all of that.
Yeah, we have to overcome it and be like, I'm gonna do the thing. This is why I'm here, and I'm gonna do the thing, right? Um, so before we get into all that, kind of went a little backwards. I'm going to touch on it very, very, very briefly. I promise. Big up, I am DJ Tunes Wagwan. Welcome to the Big and Serious podcast. I'm going to touch on it so minutely, literally like one question, two questions. But let's start with the music. And like I said, we're not going to stay here long. We're not staying here laughing, girl.
Okay. Okay.
So you had an up and coming musical career. And we're in big air quotes, huge, watch the air quotes, big air quotes, the right spaces. Anyway, when you walked away, was it difficult? Was it a difficult decision back then to leave it all behind?
I'd say yes and no. Yes, because I loved music. I saw myself as like that was the career I was going to have. And you say the right spaces. I was already in the right spaces. But there was more to me than just that. Being placed in situations where you had to literally decide, do I know my value? Do I know my worth? Versus, am I chasing this fame and fortune and success? What is more important? Is my honor, my dignity, my integrity? Are those things more important, or is the dollar more important? Does everybody need to know my name? Does no. And I just got to a place where I was like, look, I can't keep doing what I'm doing and have individuals disrespect me in the manner in which they were. So I'm like, you know what? You keep the industry. I'll do something else.
Yeah, I get it.
And
peace of mind for sure, walking away.
If I'm honest, that didn't even cross my mind. Peace of mind was not even, it was not even there. It was just, you guys are not going to treat me as such and think it's okay. Mm-hmm. So, my money is good to pay for studio time. I don't need nothing else. Take the cash and let's keep it moving.
Yeah. Just keep it
moving.
Yeah.
So,
I get it.
So no.
I get it. But yeah, that was my one and done. That's the one and done question for that. What is one piece of, actually there's one more, but it doesn't even really have much to do with it. But what is one piece of advice you would give to those who continue to have careers in the music industry?
Seek a good foundation to build from. And I say that in the sense of the people around you. Ooh. The people around you that are going to be honest with you, that are going to tell you straight up what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. The people that can, they'll do their best to hold you accountable. Mm-hmm. Let me say that. They will do it with love.
Yeah, I was just going to say in a loving way, hopefully.
But sometimes love is tough and it's hard and it hurts because the truth hurts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I would also say, do not treat people as if they are disposable. Yes. Because the people that you start with and you climb up ladders with might be the very people you see on your fall down because you've missed a step. Mm-hmm. If you can be anything in this world, be kind. Just be kind to people. Yep. Be kind.
That's a major one. I remember when there was an article written about me, and our pastor, who is actually also my cousin, my dad's cousin, was like, I have one thing to say to you. And I was like, okay. And he was like, you continue to be kind to people and you continue to treat people well. And I was like, okay. And he's like, don't get all in your head. You continue to treat people well. Tara says, lose the yes people. Oh, those yes people are dangerous, man. Those yes people are dangerous. Yeah, definitely lose the yes people for sure.
Shout out to Tara. Prepare.
You want a horn for her head?
Oh.
Oh man. So what prompted you to take your path towards helping others to do the inner work and achieve greatness?
Oh, it took my wow.
I know, I just,
That's yeah. Woo! That one hit me. It. I'm gonna say it goes back to 2012.
Okay.
Actually, it could even go back even further. But I think it's in 2012 when it really hit me. My uncle had passed away in New York, and I remember going and I bumped into a cousin that I hadn't seen in like 10 years. And we were just having a conversation, and we switched numbers and stuff, and he had sent me this devotional in the morning. And I started getting this devotional, and through prayer, my spirit was like, there is no reason why you cannot pour into people. Everything that you have gone through in your life has made you an advocate for somebody else.
Wow.
All the pain, all the loss, all the grief, all the successes, all the victories, everything makes you an advocate for somebody else. And, if I tie back to walking away from what I loved, and it was a good minute before I found this other avenue, I realized the former life was the setup for the current life.
Okay.
I was always destined to have a microphone, but it was, what were you using that microphone for?
Yeah, in what manner?
Because what I had prior to, if I'm honest, was not life-giving. Right? It wasn't life-taking either, but it might have been life stunting growth. But it was not making anybody better.
Yeah.
And it's, going through the journey of life and seeing all the different places where my life could have ended. Situations I was in that, could have said, all right, that's it for her. And some of those situations, my dearest Tara was riding with me in those situations. Honestly, like, craziest stories ever. Like, that's a whole nother, okay. But seeing where life could have ended and how many times it could have ended, it made me realize that there was a greater call and a purpose for who I am and what I was put here to do. And when I start to reflect, I'm like, look at all the ways that the enemy tried to take me out. Yeah. There was so many, like, I could write a book on just that, on the attacks. But it was like, okay, so then what is really success? Everybody defines success differently. Right. But for me, success was, how many people can I help pull up from the bottom or from the gutter and give them an opportunity to shine?
Yeah.
How many people can I do that with? Yeah. So it was, well, how do you do that? Reminding people of who their first true love was. Yeah. And who their first true love is. Yeah. And that was where it was, okay, let's go. Yeah. And when I said, when you said you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be willing. When I became willing is when everything changed. And I said, all right, okay, let's go. Here I am.
But it's huge because, you need that willingness to do things, right? If you don't have it, you're not moving forward.
No, because the how is not your responsibility.
That's right.
Don't worry about the how. It's just, can you give a yes to it?
Yeah.
And when you give a yes, who are you giving the yes to?
Yeah.
Do you know who you are connecting, aligning yourself with?
Yeah.
When you say yes.
Yeah.
For me, it was, I had to stop dancing with the partner I was dancing with and get a new partner.
Yeah.
And when I switch partners, that's
Then
when
okay. Everything.
my life changed.
I get it.
Right?
It's funny you mentioned the yes. I literally just watched a video. I was doing my makeup, watched a video, and the video said, be careful with your yeses because they're expensive. They're going to cost you, whether it's time, money, energy, they're going to cost you something.
100%.
And you don't have a lot of yeses to give. So that's where the no's become more important, because the no's help you to preserve those yeses, because you only have a limited number of yeses. So who are you saying those yeses to?
Yes. And when you say no, understand that no is a full sentence.
Mm-hmm.
No does not require an explanation, because nobody asks you for an explanation as to why you said yes.
That's right.
Nobody does. Like, nobody ever says, so why'd you say yes? What do you mean yes? What?
Are you sure?
Like, okay.
You want to rethink that yes there for a second?
No.
I think you answered my other question, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I like it.
Okay. Bring on. Let's go. Redundancy. It's nothing here.
Yeah, we this is not my Ting. This don't matter. But
go.
For those that don't understand, I'm going to ask in a different way. So you overcame a lot of trials and battles during your life. How did you find the strength to continue to move forward and live life with a positive mindset?
At the time, well, no, you know what? No. Yeah, I'm going to say at the time, or the early onset, I didn't know what it was. But I grew up in a house of faith. I knew that there was something greater than me. There was always something greater than me. And when how do I rephrase this? It's not that when I became a believer. No, I'll say when I became a believer, opposed to just
doing it because the family's doing it.
Right, a sideline observer. I realized everything that I had gone through prior, it was God who was keeping me through everything of it. And when I was able to take the moment and, reflect, I was like, yo, even with that happened and that happened and that happened and that happened, I didn't know where I got the strength from. And that's when, it started to click in that, that poem, Footprints in the Sand.
Yes.
That clicked to me.
It's like because I was carrying you through those things.
I had no idea how I got through. I remember, girl, let me tell you. I remember I had this one for me is like, yo, I had a breakup with this one guy. And I was like devastated. Okay. And it took me years, hear me, years
to get
over it. Years.
I understand that. I can't even act surprised. I get it.
Girl, years. And I was like, so here I am now, saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, the whole nine. And I'm like, why am I here? Why am I going through this? Ooh. And I took it to God and I was like, listen, I'm pissed right now. You have me. What's? And when I finished, had my whole rant, the Lord was like, are you done? Are you done? Because if you're done, let me give you some instruction. It was in that. But listen, in your greatest pains, And in your brokenness comes out some of the most beautiful things if
Yep.
you will let God lead you.
Yep.
In that moment, he said, get up. I want you to get in your car and you're going to drive downtown.
Whoa.
And I'm going to listen to me. When I tell people God is real, God is real, real, real. He said, get up, go in your car. He goes, I'm going to tell you where to go. I drove downtown. He gave me the grid on where to drive. I went down Spadina, took Spadina down to Front Street, across over to Church, I think it was.
Mhm.
Church up. Like I had a whole grid that he gave me.
Oh, wow.
And then he goes, I want you to go through each street. So I did Front, Wellington, King, Adelaide, Richmond, like all of them.
Just driving through the streets.
Driving. But he said, I want you to take note and write and take record of all the homeless people you see. So I said, okay. I went and I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Came back home. When I got back home, he said, now I want you to make a list. I want you to record where you saw people and what you saw. And then it was tomorrow. I went and bought blankets, socks. Like I went and started all this stuff that God told me to go and do. And then I came out. It was just me and my mother. My mom was in the car because I was like, I can't have a car running for someone to jump in my car and thief my car and gone with the car. And I was like, yo,
trying to help people.
Trying to do good. I'm like, this ain't working. So my mom and I, this is where my Project Warm Up had started.
Project Warm Up. Okay, there you go.
And we went out and we would go, but the one thing for me, it was God had said, when I had finished doing the first cycle of that winter,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, now how do you feel? And I was like, this, honestly, it was one of the greatest experiences I ever had. He said, because genuine love gives without expectation.
Ooh.
If you're going to love and give to get back, it's not authentic love.
Yeah.
He said, I sent you to those people because they can't do nothing for you physically, financially, they can't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
But what they did do for me was build me emotionally.
Yeah.
They helped restore the brokenness because I was loving for real, without expectation. And that is how God was able to help me move from that period where I was stuck. Like, because it was like regret.
I get it.
And it kept playing over and over. If only I had said this. If only I had finished my thought. And I was just like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Why am I still here?
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah.
It was a huge lesson that you needed to learn in order to move forward. Because that was definitely like a big block, right? And you wouldn't be, you definitely wouldn't be where you are now with that
not at all.
block,
Not at all. But the other problem was I was mad at God. And I was mad at him for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why you have me here? And I'm telling you, the Lord is he's so gentle. He's so kind. He's such a gentleman. He's like, when you're finished, let me know. Are you finished with your tantrum?
Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know when you're done.
And you wipe the tears. So
let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
And he and I've had a few of those episodes. Mm-hmm. And to God be the glory, because I don't have those episodes anymore because I've kind of grown up a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. No. No.
But the purging of having those sessions, allowing yourself to, because listen, there are some people with so much pride that they aren't even willing to do that in the privacy of their own, I don't know, closet, car, whatever. Like it's not happening,
Release is real. There is a book, The Body Keeps Count, I think it's called.
The Body Remembers, something along those lines.
It's about the book is sitting right there on my ottoman.
You have it.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it. It's right there though. But this is a book I need to read, like really read. I started it, but I haven't gone through it. But it talks about how the body records and holds trauma, and it impacts everything that you do going forward. If you it's for me, it's symbolic of a closed fist cannot receive anything.
Yes.
Right? We hold on to things thinking that, it's either we don't forgive, like forgive, forget, don't forgive, don't forget.
Yep.
The bitterness, the poison, like all of this stuff. But if you keep it, how can you ever grow?
Yeah.
Right.
You just keep taking poison.
A seed, you hold a seed, and a seed only knows how to do one thing, and that is die.
It will die.
The seed must die for what's inside to grow.
Yes.
If the seed does not die, we don't get anything. It doesn't produce anything. So we have to allow ourselves to die to the things that, we're holding that serves no purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't, we're limiting not us, but we're limiting the world on receiving what is in us.
I get it.
Right? Like, and we have to do such a better job of that. Like, pride, ego, those are the things that blind you and put on those horse blinders that you can't see the bigger picture.
Yep.
Me. Mm-hmm. We're looking at a world now that's completely upside down because of me.
That's right. That's right.
I'm like, we're going to stay where we're supposed to be. I'm not going all the way over there because then it's going to be a whole nother show. I'll be like, Angie, move over, Angie. Let me talk about this, Angie, please. No, let's not do that tonight. What? What? No. And then I'll get a phone call after the show. Effie, what happened?
What happened?
Where did we go?
We went down this path that I don't understand.
What happened? No, we're gonna stay where we're supposed to be.
We're gonna stay in the lane.
Let's.
At the time that you were going through the health issues and stuff, were you already involved in ministry at that time, or was this like you were?
I was.
Girl.
And when I look back, I now see that all those health issues were some crazy attacks for me to stop what I was doing. Because at the time, well, a couple times, because God would give me some teachings and download some stuff. So I did a lot of teaching from a prophetic standpoint. It was just like download, teach. Mm-hmm. And I would have like senior pastors, bishops, apostles, all kind of message. Like, where are you getting this teaching from? I've never heard nothing like this. Mm-hmm. And I would think to myself, but if we are connected to the same spirit, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I started tapping into new places, and I remember going in and doing a series on the celestial hierarchies and principalities and stuff. So I started breaking down and teaching the comparison between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of darkness. Mm-hmm. And I was showing the parallels and the similarities and everything in there, and showing how the enemy only knows how to replicate because he cannot create. He's not a creator. He cannot create. He can only... You know what? He's the original colonizer. Okay? He's the original colonizer. Come teach stuff and then rename it.
And rename it and be like, this is brand new.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
So I started doing this, and I got into and every week we were going deeper, and we were pulling and shedding, and when I say we, Holy Spirit and myself, we're really teaching.
Mhm.
Or better yet, Holy Spirit was teaching. I was just the
You're
willing
being the
vessel.
vessel. Yeah.
And the deeper we started going, all of a sudden now I started getting these health issues. And I ended up in the hospital. I ended up having to have surgery. I ended up, if you know, full transparency, I had a nervous breakdown. I had to get counseling, had to get therapy. It was just like, and then it was one of those, hold on a second. All of this is happening as I continue doing this.
Hmm.
When I would take and because of all the health stuff, sometimes I had to drop out and be like, okay, I went MIA in order for me to heal.
To heal, to get better. Yeah.
Just to heal. But when I was in the healing periods, I had no issues. There were no attacks, no nothing. So I was like, oh, so then I would jump back in and be like, all right, we got part 12. Let's keep going. Yeah. Another issue, another attack. It was constant, but I'm thankful that it was revealed what it was.
Yeah.
And in that, let me say, in all of that and coming through all of these things, I'm just waiting for when God releases me to come back and get back to what I'm doing, or he might change it and we're doing something completely different. Because, you know, in the bio, and I was like, oh, maybe I should update that, because I haven't taught on to the Throne Tuesdays for a good while.
Oh, okay. And I was gonna, okay, so
because I've been on sabbatical with it and really dealing with, you know, my health, which I thank God I'm good now in that aspect. I mean, there's some other minor things, but the things that were keeping me, that had me hospitalized, you know, and I'll share with, you know, with the audience. There was a period where I had a TIA, which is a mini stroke, and it's a TIA mini stroke. The TIA is called the TIA. It doesn't record. It's shorter than 24 hours. So MRIs and stuff may not pick up on it. I think that's how it goes. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. So I don't want to give no false medical information.
I don't play one on podcasts either.
I'm not a nurse either. Nah. So I was like, but that happened, and I was in the hospital for 8 days. And when it happened, I had to do a CT scan, I had to do an MRI, I had to do all these things because they couldn't figure out what had happened to me. And in that MRI, it came back and it showed them that I had a full stroke. But we don't know when I had the stroke.
Oh, wow.
And to God be the glory, I have no remnants of a stroke in my body.
That's crazy.
No idea when it happened. So now if I try to pinpoint when it happened, it could have happened during all those attacks. I don't know.
You have no idea. And then
no idea when it happened.
Like that jolt that you just
no clue.
That's wild.
So
that's really scary.
But is it? Because God said he won't leave me nor forsake me. So I'm all right.
Yeah,
nice,
but I mean,
nice.
No, I mean, looking back at it, like, oh, dang, that's what
don't. But I can't tell you when it happened because I don't know when it happened.
You don't know when it happened.
No idea. The doctor said it could have happened anywhere from birth up until the TIA. I was like, oh yeah, oh okay. Well, to God be the glory. So no. But now I don't want to say I'm ready because I think I've been ready, but it's just whenever he tells me and what he tells me to do, that's where I go. That's where I go next.
I get it.
But don't be surprised if y'all see me on To the Throne Tuesdays on Instagram and Facebook. at 7 o'clock, sometime in 2026. Could all be next. Listen, could all be next week for all I know. I don't know. I'd be like, surprise!
He's like, I'm here. What's up? People, make sure you follow so you don't miss it if it comes back, when it comes back,
when it comes
or
back.
what it looks like when it comes back. You know.
No, and there'll be some new promos talking about, hey, join me. No.
I want to take a moment to say, mad vibes, mad roll, wagwan, big up yourself. Welcome to the building. Tara says the devil is a damn liar. 100%. 100%.
Yo, I'm telling you, she has seen the things. She's seen a lot of the things, and I'm very thankful to have people like her in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
We're going on 30 years. If 30 years, yeah, we're going on 30 years.
30 years, and they got stories, man. They got stories. They got stories.
No, I love
every conversation is a segue into a story.
Legend, like a legend.
This reminds me of a time. I'm like, dang, shoot.
I remember when, girl. Let me tell you what happened when, man.
But I have to say, it's beautiful that you have somebody that has gone through the fire and come out of the fire with you, and you're able to be like, yo, we actually experienced that. Yo, like, I didn't dream that. Like, that was a thing. That legit was a thing that happened, right? That's a beautiful thing to have. Tara's laughing.
Outside of family.
Yes.
But
yes.
Tara's my sister at this point. 30 years, that's my sister, yo.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Mad Vibes, you can follow Efia at Efia Leatham on Instagram, and we'll get into all of your other socials in a bit. So before the digital takeover, you were a radio personality. So can you tell us?
Yes, I was.
Yes, Angela, that is right.
Hey, Bree.
Dying with laughter right now.
Oh my God.
Yes, I was. Can you tell us some of the differences between being in the public eye back then versus being in the public eye now?
So let's see. So my first run at radio. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that was way back. Hold on. So when first, oh my, Angela, yo, you just took me like.
How far back did it take you? She's like, back in the days on the Boulevard.
Like, I went all the way back to like, don't front. I got you open. I'm like, what? I went all the way back there? Wow. So my first radio stint was for a short time on CIUT.
Wow.
Way back. And at the time I was a liaison for Duck Down Records.
Okay.
And so radio then was, because it wasn't like really my thing per se, it wasn't my show, right? I came in, helped out, and then ended up becoming a part of the show. And then, truth be told, I think when individuals got bigger than the original people or whatever, it was like, you can't be on the show.
Oh, you can't be here no more because you're too popular. You can't play in our sandbox. Type
of thing. But hey, it is what it is. Like, all right, cool. It's your show. Bye. So I took my ball and I went home. And that was that. Then when I came back into radio the second time, it was on illinois.com. It was the Say What with Tara Chase, myself, and DJ Sivu Play, and we had a show there, and it was, I think, you were able to be yourself without compromise,
without repercussions.
with nothing, right? And we enjoyed ourselves so much on that. And although people couldn't see you, they could feel your personality. They could experience with you, and they could think that, it's all those, they felt like they knew you.
Yeah.
Because you were
you got to be authentic.
Real, you were transparent, you were honest. Like one day I remember, so at the time we did that show, I was blonde, like blonde. And I remember coming into the studio and those two chicks roasted me on air for like a good minute. Like
for being blonde?
Not just for being blonde, but they were like, yo, how bright you gonna make the blonde? Like, it's like somebody gets sunglasses. This too bright up in here. And I'm like, why? I wasn't platinum blonde, but I'm like, you guys are so haters. Like, and but one of the things I enjoyed too, with the three of us in that collective, we got to do stuff. Like we would go and host parties. We would travel through Canada. We did shows. But then because at the time we still had the musical aspect in there, so
all kind of tied in together.
It all blended together.
I get it.
So, and I think radio allowed us additional opportunities that we may not have necessarily had. But then we were, we were so connected and intertwined in the industry with, entertainment. We were able to do radio, television, stage, like you name it, we were doing it.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of opportunities from it. But now radio is very different because it's, like you said, it's digital. You can get on internet and be on a radio station anywhere. Where traditional radio,
you had to go to the studio.
Yeah. But you could only find it on an AM or FM dial.
Yeah.
You couldn't get anything anywhere else. Now I can go online, pull up the FM AM dial on my phone, on my laptop, and listen to it. Right? And
anywhere in the world.
Anywhere. Pick a station.
You're not even stuck in the city anymore.
No, not at all. You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
No. And so I think the other.
So Mad Vibes he does the radio show that I do every other Monday, and he says I want to do radio someday too. Mad Vibes. And this will be actually it's his 40th anniversary in music this year. That is wild.
Wow.
That is wild.
Can you give him a horn, please?
Yes. Let me give you a horn. And I'll also give him a wow. Tara says the beauty of not having social media back then, you could take risks and not worry about the world immortalizing their commentary. 100%.
Very, very, very true. And I'll say this though, because there's a lot of things that we did back then that I'm so glad there was no social media. I'm so glad.
I get it.
Because I would we would be reminded every single day.
I get it.
Hey, remember this? Oh, splash. And it was, but we were able to live. You know what it was? The other thing was we were able to live in the moment.
Yes.
You got to embrace the moment. Yep. And then we'd come back and we'd talk about the memory. Yep. And let that be a spark and a place of joy, especially for the good things. And now the not so good things, we laugh about them because we're still here.
Yeah.
But it was the moment.
Also lessons in them too. Like I can always tell, like, having heard some of them wild stories of experiences, Master Ruff, big up yourself. Welcome to the building. you both always get this like whimsical look in your eyes of like a lesson is processing in your head as you discuss the thing, and it's so cool to watch, right? And that's what I'm just like, I'm gonna just let them have their moment of, the self-reflection as they
Oh.
talk themselves about them. But it's so like it's really cool that you're actually able to talk about it and still all these years later learn.
Mhm.
It's really cool. um Tara says, which is why these kids are so scared to be imperfect. I know.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Because now they're immortalized by social media.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a camera and
That's
it's
right.
always on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not, kids today don't know how to live in the moment
No.
because they're too concerned about the opinions of other people. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. Everybody, let me help you out. Allow yourself to be delivered from the opinions of people. Once you have graduated from not caring what people think, you will live your life freely. You will embrace what life has for you. You will enjoy life because the opinions don't pay nothing.
Nothing.
Opinions don't pay your bills. They don't put food on your table. They don't pay to get your dog groomed when he needs to go get groomed. Opinions, listen, opinions ain't doing nothing but holding you back.
Mm-hmm.
Opinions only hold you back.
Right.
Constructive criticism is different.
Yep.
But opinions, everybody's got an opinion.
Yep.
Yours is the one that matters most.
That's right. That's right. It's so true. And it's also very freeing, like, because once you get to that mindset where you're like, I'm gonna do me. I don't care what anybody has to say. Other people will try to keep you in that trap of, well, so and so thinks this or so and so says that, and there's such a beauty in the ability to say, I really don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't care.
Thanks.
Let them have that. Let them have it. And even like if you're ever breaking up with people, the flex of, if that's what you need to believe,
by all means,
to be, please go ahead and have that. It's all right. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Deuces. Madvibe says digital killed the music. It killed the music biz. It gave you the tools, but it killed the quality. I say this all the time. So I'm a music junkie. As I take us off topic for a second here. Mad Vibes, you good at taking me off topic. All right. So I'm a music junkie. And one of the things that I've noticed, and I mean, my car has lots of speakers, lots of bass, all of the fun stuff, but I don't get the experience of the bass that I used to get in the 90s when I was rolling down the street with my my 4 factory speakers in the doors and my 212-inch speakers in the trunk. But I don't get that bass experience with all of these 6 million speakers in the car. And it's like, oh, and I mean, I literally will be trying to crank up the bass all the time, and it's like, damn, I can't feel the, literally I sit on the bass in the car and I still can't feel the bass. What is going on? What is going on? Right? But it's the whole digital era. Yeah.
I think the art of producing in general is no longer the same. I also believe that, and I remember having a conversation with a very big known producer, right? And it was, our generation failed the generation under us.
Oh, definitely.
Because we never passed the baton to teach them the art of music.
That's right.
To teach them the art of, performance.
Yep.
We just missed a lot. So we missed it on the artist development side, but we've also missed it on the producer side.
Yep.
Right? Because you look at producers in the back in the day, and it was either they're playing live instruments
Mhm.
or they were sampling great, music
Yes.
that was done before.
That's right.
Great bass lines and everything in there. And the construction of music was so different,
Mhm.
right? You could be on, I don't know, I'm not sure how many tracks. I don't want to say 88 tracks, but you could have all these tracks and compose and build. Whereas I think today, now I haven't been in music
Mhm.
for a good minute, but this digital era, it's almost like what you're using 2, 3 tracks maybe, or one track and putting everything into the one. So nothing has the ability to, to straight. It's all just very flat
Yeah.
in
Whereas
in
you need
certain
this.
parts.
Yeah.
There's no acrobatics in music now.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck. I'll be honest, I'm very stuck in like 90s, early
Oh, I know.
2000s. I'm
I
stuck.
know, girl. I
I'm
know.
I'm stuck.
I know.
I'm
Stuckity stuck. Like
stuck.
cement boots.
Man, stuck.
But I
But
get
like
it
I
because the experience of the music, the experience of the music is so different. Mad Vibes, that sentence, when you come on the show, we gonna talk about it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me not keep you up forever.
let's keep going. It's okay.
We can keep going. We good? Okay. For real, for real? You won't tell me that, girl.
No,
I'll be
go.
like,
You can keep going. You can keep going.
um,
When
yeah.
you guys see me yawning and stuff, you'd be like, okay, maybe it's time for her to go to bed now.
Yeah. But you know me, I don't even read those cues anymore. I don't
I'm
read
like,
the yawning cues anymore.
Andrew.
I got me got your yawn. No. No. I'm just gonna stay longer. All right. So let's get into framing
Having
your
a
day.
great year.
Having a great year. We're gonna get into that in a second. But before we do, I
okay.
have one more question.
Okay.
And then we can skip all the other stuff and we can bring you back. We can always bring you back.
Okay. Oh, you got for a part 2.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, no
We
problem.
can do a part 2. We can. I mean, if you want to.
Because
You're like,
I'm just saying,
I don't ever
I
want
will
to come back.
No. I always come back. I'm just like, well, because I'll be like looking at my watch. Well, how long is she gonna have me up?
No,
we might need a part 2. No, sorry, just go. It's okay. We can just go. Go ahead.
But Bree will come in here in 15 minutes and be like, hard stop at 10. I told you, hard stop at 10. Yeah, I got a hard stop at 10.
The office manager.
The office manager wants her home back. All right. So framing your day and framing your life. What can readers expect when they go through your book series?
So it's a devotional book. It's one for every day. So the thought behind it was how you start your day it's critical to how you walk out your day.
Ooh.
And a lot of the times we get up and we just go about our business, and you take it in and you're like, okay, well, you wake up, you stump your toe. And now after you hit your toe, you think the whole day is a wash. Like, that's it. But with the way that book came to be, I was sending out devotionals to my friends. And I started it in 2012 after my uncle had passed. And by 2015, someone said to me, yo, you should put these into a book.
Oh, wow.
I had done it from October 11th, 2012, consistently up until 2021.
What?
When I started to have my health issues, I believe. Tara could correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't remember when it started becoming sparse as I was going through health issues. Mm-hmm. And I felt so guilty that I was not doing it every day. Mm-hmm. But the thing with the book in itself, so it's a collection of 60 seconds or less
Okay.
of a thought, of an idea, of something that takes your mind off you and places it elsewhere. That'll either you give thanks, you draw gratitude, like something that takes your mind off of you and allows you to see the bigger picture. You know, it might give you, you know, today as you go forward in victory, and every one of them would start off with today as you go forward in victory.
Oh, nice. So you
are rewiring the brain from the jump.
Wow.
Your day is a day of victory, and today as you go forward in victory, know this, or be aware of this, or try this. How many,
I love that.
The one thing I realized, everybody has 60 seconds to pour into themselves. You cannot say you don't have 60 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? We're not making it a, 15 minute. It's 60 seconds. 60. It's a nugget to deposit into you that allows you to start off on the right foot and go in the right trajectory.
I love that. Very easy, doable.
100%.
Let me just grab this, and then it literally frames your day. I love that.
So what we will do, I will get you a couple books so you can give you want to do giveaways.
Ooh,
you can do that. I got you. You tell me what you need. I got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We will have an Instagram contest. Let me think. I gotta germinate. I gotta let the seed die so I can figure out what's gonna grow out of it, and then we will. Let's
go.
So this is a beautiful segue as we go into 2026 discussions.
Yeah.
I'd love for us to take the audience towards a path to make this year a spectacular year. So. Okay. We're going to start with your quote, victory begins in the mind.
Yeah.
What advice do you give someone to help them to get to the place where they actually believe that they can be victorious?
A lot of it starts with the inner voice, right? And there is a cycle that happens, and I say cycle because it is infinite. It just keeps going. What you expose yourself to are the things that you will start to think about. What you start to think about are the things that you will start to believe. The things you start to believe are the things you will act on. The things that you act on will bring forth results. And the results are the things you then become exposed to. So then that exposure, now it just keeps going.
Reinforces it.
It just keeps going. So if there is anything in that cycle that is not working, you have to go to the thing before it. So if you don't like your actions, you need to then change your belief system. Mm-hmm. Which means you then got to change your thoughts, which means you then need to change the things you are exposing yourself to. Mm-hmm. So what exactly, or where are you in that cycle? And you need to now say, hold on, I need to change. But before you can even do that, you have to recognize that change is needed.
That change is required. So it's that conversation with the self. The looking at the self. Yeah. Got
to. Because if you think where you are is normal, normalcy is never going to change. It's going to continue doing the same thing. Yeah. And, I think we sometimes don't want to take accountability for ourselves. Mm-hmm. It's always easier to blame other people as to why you cannot do something or why you haven't been able to do something. Oh, I didn't have a father. Oh, my husband was this. Oh, I didn't go to the right schools. Oh, I didn't have money. Oh, I didn't. All the I didn't. Or
Yeah.
when you remove those things and just take a look at yourself.
Yeah.
Find one thing to be grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find that one thing to be grateful for, that becomes the seed that will drop and die, that will now sprout forward and help you find other things that you can be grateful for.
Yeah.
And when you start to see those little pieces, now you can say, hold on a second. If I go back to when XYZ happened, I'm still here, which means I've come out of it.
Yep.
I may not be where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be.
Used to be. That's right. That's right.
What has changed? What has changed from then to now?
Mm-hmm.
If you see nothing has changed, you need to check the people that are in your circle.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
your friends, your friends should not watch you sit on hot coals and not help
And
you
not
get
do
off
anything.
it.
That's right. That's right.
If I'm sitting on hot coals, please either slap me or throw water on the coals.
Yep.
Do something.
Yep. Yep.
If you call yourself my friend.
Yep. Yep.
But let's be also clear, we tend to give people the title friends way too quickly.
Way too quick and too loosely. Right? Not even too, and I'm going to add to that and say, or for longer than necessary.
100%.
Right?
100%.
You become loyal to that time frame. I've known them for, 20 years. But meanwhile, they are slicing you every day, right?
But it's 20 years, but they were never your friend.
That's right.
Right? We have to be aware of where we are, who is around us, who is in our boat. Yeah. Like if we look at, and I don't even know why I'm going here, but if we look at the story of Jonah, if we look at the story of Jonah real quick, Jonah's supposed to go on a mission. Jonah don't want to go on this mission. Jonah gets in a boat to go elsewhere. He ain't got no business in this boat going where he's going. But because he's in these people's boat, that boat gets mashed up. Yeah. Who is in your boat? Yep. Please stop and take account. Who is in your boat? And if someone is in your boat that should not be in your boat, kick them off your boat. Yeah. Give them a life jacket and say, "We'll see you. We'll call the Coast Guard. We'll call the We'll call the Marines. We'll call whoever. But you can't stay.
But you can't stay here. Yeah.
You
tread
gotta
water. I hope you tread water nicely." But yeah, it's so true. It's so true. It's so true.
I have become a very big proponent of releasing. Yeah. Releasing is a blessing. Yeah. So let me tell you, in order for you to receive increase in whatever it is, you have to be willing to lose.
To let go. Yeah. Because I'm
going to say lose, or we're going to say subtraction. God has a equation, right? When it comes to multiplication, you have to subtract in order to be multiplied. God is not going to do division to give you multiplication. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. God is not going to do subtraction to do addition. Mm-hmm. With God, it's not one. God doesn't do one for one. So there's a multiplication. Yeah. You're going to see, depending on how it is, 30, 60, or 100-fold. Yeah. Here is your multiplication. Yeah. But be open and be willing to let go. Open that hand. And sometimes letting go is it might be for a season. It might be for a moment. Mm-hmm. It's not always forever. Mm-hmm. And understand, if something is being subtracted from you, it's because something greater has to get to you. Yeah.
Big up Mama Goodas. She says, I like her. Amen. It's true.
Hi, Mama Goodas.
Hi. So true. We get afraid of the subtraction, but man, the subtraction is such a beautiful gift.
Because subtraction hurts. If you have invested yourself and you've poured into something, it hurts because you authentically gave of yourself. You genuinely gave of yourself. You loved without reservation. You loved without, expectation. But there should be reciprocation somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's not happening, you're like, what is the point? Why am I continuing to do this?
Mm-hmm.
So then now you start to see, hold on a second, something ain't working. And you know what? And I hope we're able to see something isn't working, because some people get stuck in situations for a lifetime, and it does them no good, and they end up dying miserable because you couldn't catch the flag to let go.
Yep.
I can't be by myself. You can't be by
Why
yourself. Not? You were born alone.
You were born alone. Why can't you be by yourself?
What are you talking about? No. But it comes back to it. 100%. But then that comes back to, if you don't have a relationship with the one who is greater than you, you will fall for everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Every single thing. Because then where you close the door to God, the spirit of mammon is coming in, and the spirit of mammon wants you to depend on it other than God. Yeah. It's only one or the other.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. Sorry, people.
Can't do both.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Can't do both.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. How does someone take on the task of cultivating a beautiful year for themselves? Who's calling me? Why are you calling me?
They want the inside scoop. No, they want the inside scoop. So, the way I would look at it, or the way I would frame it, is this is what I do, and I would tell others the same thing. But because we are January 8th, we're going to start from where we are right now.
Okay.
Normally what I would do is, when preparing to go into a new calendar year, is take the last 2 weeks of the year you're leaving and start to do your reflection. Do your assessments. Assess, you want to reflect on, and you said it earlier, reflect. Come back and say, okay, where did I win? Where did I not do so well? Are there things I could have done different? Are there things that I can continue in the same path? And so you know what you're looking at. You want to celebrate your wins. And I'll tell you, journaling is going to be one of your best things. Journal, I'm telling you, I love to journal because it allows me to take thoughts and put it onto paper. And there's something with taking your thoughts and writing them that the brain remembers.
Yeah, you're getting that.
So you want to reflect. And even before you start, I would say, if you are a believer, ask God to walk you through the process of downloading and releasing.
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure that everywhere that a light needs to be shone, whatever. Wherever, I don't know.
Where the light needs to be, the light's
Where
gotta
the
go.
light needs to go. Ask him to put a light there. Put the light there, Lord. Put the light.
Yeah.
So
that needs to be a song. Right? Put the light there, Lord.
Put the light. Let's
put
go.
The light there, Lord. Put the light. Hey, put the light there, Lord. Put the light.
Here go the foolishness.
Anyway. All right. Yeah. There has to be some element of foolishness.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we're asking God to put the light.
The ugly laugh almost came out.
I know, but you already told everybody there might be some ugly laughing though.
There might, yes,
you did say that.
I did. This is true.
So, okay. So I want you. So if we're starting today, right? We can't go back into December 2025. So let's start here today.
Yeah.
Reflect on the year you just left, and look at where your victories were, but celebrate your wins. celebrate them.
That's huge.
Because we don't.
That's huge.
We forget the things that we've done, or we minimize the things that we've done.
Yep.
But those are the things that allows us to step, that we can use them as steps as we continually move upwards to where we're going.
Yeah.
Because when hard times happen, you can go back and say, oh, wait a second, I did this. I know how to come from this. I can build from this.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, the enemy is always going to try and make you feel lesser than. But then you can come back and be like, it is written.
Mm-hmm.
It is written.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus came back and said, it is written. Mm-hmm. So if it is written, I have something I can go back to that will remind me of where I've come from, where I'm going, what God is. Listen, it's a whole, we ain't even trying to start teaching and preaching tonight. But this is where, these are the things, like, come back to them. Put your wins down. But then also look at, okay, where did I fall short?
Yeah.
But even, and if we use the word failure is lessons. There's no failure if you are willing to take the lessons out of what you did not accomplish.
Right.
What you did not fulfill.
Yeah.
Sure. You want to soften it for them? Okay.
I mean, if they don't want to hear a fail, well,
But let me tell you something. That's a whole nother thing. But I did a teaching or a mini course on failing forward. So there's no such thing as real failure if you are open to learning from what happened.
From that. You
fail forward and you change the steps, but that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, so from there, after you have looked at where you are coming from, you need to assess where you are in the moment where you are right now. Be present in that moment. You don't now, because you've already assessed everything. You've written out, you've looked at everything, but take note of how you feel. Take note of your mental well-being. Take note of your physical. Take note of your environment. Take note of your, the people around you. Stop and take record. Look at where you are. And it doesn't matter what age you are. It's everybody.
Yeah. You
got to look at where you are right now. Because if you don't know where you are right now, you can't understand where you've come from, and you will not know where you're going.
Where you're going.
Right? So
100%.
Those two things right there is where you can start. Then, after you've done that assessing in the moment, you need to let go of the things you cannot change. Let it go. Right? Because now you've made that assessment. And don't put false faith into something thinking you can resurrect it or keep it going.
Like if the thing is dead, let it die.
Let it die. Especially if you have recognized it and you've handed it over to God. Like, God, this, I know this is where we've come from. I thank you for the opportunity, or this hurt, or whatever it is. I'm giving this to you. Leave it there.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. And if it is meant for resurrection, God will resurrect it, and He will know how to present it back to you.
That's right.
But I want you, in letting go, you let go of the things you cannot change, but then you change the things you can. Right? Change the things you can. You are responsible for your actions. You are responsible for how you respond to things. You are responsible for the words that come out of your mouth. You are change the things you can, let go of the things you can't change. And in doing that, there's nothing to worry about, because worry is false faith, right? Faith is our dependency on God, but worry is what gives room and opens the door to the enemy. I call worry false faith, right? We're not going to do any of that. Let it go. If you can change it, change it. If you can't change it, let it go. Give it to God.
Keep it simple.
Just release it. That's it.
Yeah.
And don't come back to it.
Yeah.
So you've done this assessing for yourself. You've looked at where you are. You've released. You're able to become lighter. And then now the fun part begins, right? Because now you can say, okay, I'm going to make a list of the things that I would like to accomplish this year.
Mm-hmm.
And once you've made that list of the things you would like to accomplish, because the accomplishment is the end goal.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go back and you take each one of those items on your list and you break it down backwards.
So like, this is what I want. How am I going to get there?
How exactly? And as you break it down backwards, you can now see a mental picture of how you can get there. You're not going to have every step because there's going to be twists and turns. There's no linears in accomplishing goals. Mm-hmm. But as you break it down backwards, it allows you to make things into bite-sized, accomplishable, real, what is the word I want to use? Attainable. Real attainable pieces. And as you do that, now you can put timelines. You can put realistic, due dates. And, you can do those things because now you can say, okay, let me use this. I want to write a book. Not that I just want to write a book. I want to release a book September 30th, 2026. Now I got to go backwards. Okay, so if I want to release the book, I need to make sure I have it submitted for editing, printing, okay, I need to do it at least, I say 60 days before. Yeah. But you've got to find all the pieces in that puzzle and then now put timelines. Okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. Okay, it's got to be done by this date. It's got to be done by this date. It's got to be done by this date. But when you're doing all that, get yourself a really good planner.
Stick to it too.
Get a planner. And one of the things I want to say is one of the things we miss a lot is a lot of people have a lot of good ideas. But ideas that are never written down just remain ideas. Yeah. You have to write stuff down. You've got to get it in front of you so you can come back to it and see it and hold yourself accountable. But hold yourself accountable. But then, like you said earlier, get people around you that can hold you accountable as well. Mm-hmm. If I've got some real friends in my circle, they should know what I'm doing because they're the ones that are going to keep checking in to make sure I'm hitting my deadlines, that I'm reaching these things. Because if I say, hey, Ange, I want to release a book this date. Here are all the, my pit stops along the way. You would have a schedule and my real friend will be like, hey, did you hit this? This is coming. This is coming up in 3 weeks. Where are you in this line? Because this is what real friendship does, right? We support, we push, we encourage, and we celebrate every victory that we're doing. So now, after you've done all of those things and you've put your lists together, for me personally, once I've done all of that, because I usually tend to go into prayer and be like, Lord, what is it that I need to be doing this year? Show me what I need to be doing. But once I've written it all out, I then commit the entire plan to God. I'm like, God, I'm giving this to you because your word says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. As long as they are aligned with what he has for you. So it's important to, before you start, tap in with him. Yeah. So he can tell you that you're in alignment. Yeah. Right? Like, and the Lord tells you, I want you to go sail a boat, but you want to go skydiving. Who sent you skydiving? Yeah.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
And then you go skydiving, and God forbid your parachute don't open. God sent you there? He didn't send you there.
He didn't send you there. Yeah. You were supposed to be on the boat. Yeah, but
that's just me. But again, I'll tell you, planners are a really good tool to help you to get to where you want to go. Because if you know what the end is, and you have the deadlines and the due dates, you can go in, put them in, and start working backwards. Update them 100%. But then keep that planner somewhere where you can see it. Because I will be the first one to say, I have been guilty in the past of getting planners and filling them up, and don't come back and look at the planners. Makes no sense.
And then you're like, wait, what's this? Oh.
Oh, Oh, I was supposed to do this today? Oh, no.
Yeah.
So
No.
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 But you want to keep it somewhere where it's easily accessible, you know, and some people will transfer from their written planner into their digital planner.
Yeah.
So and if you know you are an individual who's not going to go back to your book, put it in your digital and put reminders so it can pop up and remind you. There are
Okay.
no excuses for not accomplishing anything this year.
Yep.
And that's another
Love that.
we're removing all of the excuses in 2026. There's no excuses.
I love that.
Everything has become so accessible in 2026. You have no reason for not accomplishing what it is you want to do.
Mhm.
None. So now, I told you, journaling is a big thing. Journaling allows you to keep record, but also you can get a snapshot of the journey in itself. And
Yeah, 'cause
sometimes
all
you
the
need to go back. You need to go back sometimes and reflect and be like, okay, what would I change? How would I do this different? How can I build upon this? How can I engineer it for something better?
Yep.
And then you be surprised in doing some of those things. You are now able to even put together a whole course and teach a master class on how to accomplish something and deposit seeds into other people. There's no reason why we can't do all these things. There's none. We have too much available to us
to not do anything.
to not do. Let me tell you, 2026, there's no gatekeeping.
Yeah.
No gatekeeping in 2026. Okay.
Gatekeeping's old and tired. It's
That's
tired.
old. You tell him, Andrew Goodaz.
Don't gatekeep. You know the
No.
stuff. Let the people know about the stuff, right?
And then again, the accountability partners. Those are big. But I'll say this, and it's not even about anything out external. It's internal. Train your brain to not let your mouth speak negative.
Ooh, that's a big one.
And negative about yourself.
Self. That's right. That's right.
Words are seeds, and those words are either going to build up or tear down something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take it one step further. Every word you speak is a spirit. And every word you speak, you will be held accountable for.
Mm-hmm.
What are you using your words to do? So the negative self-talk, we're not doing that.
It stops.
We're going to leave that in last year. And one of the things that I remember when I was going through therapy and counseling was my therapist had said, change the word from, because I would say stuff and be like, you know what, I should do this. I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I want you to change the word from should to could.
I could do this.
I could do
Feels
this.
different.
It does, because the using should and not doing it now brings self-condemnation. And then it carries a negative weight with it. Whereas if I could do this, but if I don't get to it, is it really that big of a deal? Does it matter? Is everything going to shatter? No, I could do it. But if I don't accomplish it, I can move it to another day.
Yep.
And be okay with moving timelines when they're warranted.
Yeah.
Not
out of laziness. Yeah.
That right there.
Yeah.
That right there. That right there. I mean, like for me, those are my little things that I would tell, people in sessions with me, if we're doing whatever. This is how you move. But I prefer to do it at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. So you can step into the new year ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
So you're not behind the 8 ball.
You're not. However, I do want to say this too. Depending on certain, I can't say exactly what things they are, but certain situations, the new year is not January 1st.
No, it's not. It's really not, people.
That's the calendar
Gregorian.
year.
It's the Gregorian.
It's the calendar year.
Yeah,
The new year actually starts when new life begins.
that's right.
So when you see spring hitting around,
Mhm.
all the things that were dormant during the winter season have now started to spring back. So
Mhm.
if you need to take the first quarter of the year to finalize what it is you're building and what you want to do, that's okay
That's
too.
fair. Yeah.
That's okay too. And there's
And
a different feeling to it.
yeah,
That
I
was
was
a
gonna
big
say,
and, Angie. That was a big
ye-
and.
yeah, I was gonna say because if you think about it, like depending obviously where you live, because we're
Hmm.
interwebs, people could be in warm places, but even then, you know, those warm places probably feel cooler at this time as well.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you're not in an environment that is conducive to wanting to go and do new things, whether if those things take you outside, for example, right?
Hmm.
Like for me, I mean, I drive. I could very easily get in my car and go to the gym. And
Hmm.
I'm like, I think I'll just do some stretching in my bedroom, right? Because but I
And that's
know
okay.
come spring, I'm going to be like, I want to go outside. I want to go for long walks. I want to go to the gym. I want to do all these things. So maybe it's a let me change my mindset on timelines and
Timeline.
time.
There's a reason why we see in climates where you have 4 seasons, there's a hibernation period,
Yep.
right?
Which
You
is right
can't
now.
get you can't get harvest all year round.
That's right.
So if and I this is why I usually would take the end of the year. Going into real hibernation mode allows you to plan, to get stuff done, so that you notice how everybody talks about, oh, I'm working on my summer body. Everybody's working on their summer body in hibernation season.
Yeah.
So that when that time comes, you can, oh, I'm stepping
I'm
out,
outside.
because
Yeah.
you're a whole new blossom bloomed individual.
Hmm.
Hibernation is needed, and the planning is your hibernation period.
Yeah.
Get it down, work on it,
Yeah.
and then when it's ready, you execute.
Execute. Yeah. Yeah.
So it all depends on how you want to do it, right? Because some people will look at calendar year based on, so some businesses have their fiscal
Hmm.
January 1st to December 31st. So you have to then go back and do all that stuff prior to the beginning of your fiscal. Whereas others may have April 1st, they may have June 1st.
Hmm.
It all depends on where you start your fiscal. And you can
Hmm.
have your own personal fiscal cycle,
Yeah.
and work from there.
Yeah. Some people actually make it their birthdays.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know,
I don't.
so, I'm just saying some people do. I've heard people do that.
Yeah, I'm a cold weather birthday person, so no, I don't want to do nothing with my birthday. It's okay. It's
You're like,
not it.
no, no. Hibernation. Thank
No,
you.
no.
Thank you so much.
You're
We
welcome.
like, we like. This is beautiful. So, key takeaways that you would give people. What do you want them to gather the most from this conversation?
Be gentle with yourself.
Ooh.
You are a work in progress, and nobody ever arrives. It's going to be a life journey of
Mm.
developing. So be kind with yourself. Give
Yes.
yourself grace. The same grace you extend to other people, and I hope you are, is the same grace you extend to yourself.
Right? I hope you're not out here being
I hope you're
horrible
not being
person.
a mean person.
Please don't.
No, no.
Right. Yeah.
But
I
planning is a good thing, because if you, what
Mhm.
they say, if you fail to plan, you
You
plan to
plan
fail.
to fail, and we ain't doing that.
Not in
Not
2026
2026.
or ever. I feel
Mm.
like I'm yelling.
I mean, that's what happens when we get together. You know this, so it's not brand new. Sound you're
I'm
acting
like,
brand
am I
new.
yelling? I
I'm
hope I'm not
yelling.
yelling. Oh my
Do you know
God.
how many times I talk to you and Baby Gouda comes out and says, "Mom, you're yelling.
Because he's
Stop
talking to
yelling."
me. It's
Like, I'm talking
me.
to Effie, I'm sorry.
It's
She's like, I know
me.
you are. Stop
I know who you're
yelling.
talking to. Oh, I love you too, Bree.
Okay.
But I want to say thank you so very much for having me on, the Big and Serious podcast, but also to jumpstart 2026.
Yes.
I genuinely believe there's so much goodness and greatness out there for everybody, but Angie Goodeyes, I am declaring a year of triumph for you. I am committing all that you do unto God and let God lead you and guide you. No, listen, listen, this is the minister, preacher, whatever in me, but no weapon formed against you will prosper. None. And Satan, we put you on notice that you cannot kill, steal, and or destroy what God is doing in Angie Goodeyes' life.
Thank you.
We seal it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
No.
No. Thank you.
But honestly, thank you for having me here. I mean,
brilliant.
I would be in my bed sleeping, but thank you for having
I would be making noise,
me.
yelling, and playing music, I'm sure.
No, but thank you. And I'm glad we can start this year this way. Everybody,
yes.
you know what? We might swing back around next year, 2027, God willing. And I want to hear what you've accomplished in 2026.
I love that.
Let's see what you did.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Or even like toward like maybe we end
at the end.
Maybe we end the
could
season
end it and see what we all accomplished.
Yeah, because the season ends the third week of December. So yeah, we could definitely. That's just in time to be having them conversations to start off. I'm just saying.
So everybody get your notebook, get your planners.
Yes.
And get going.
Tara says,
you can.
Tara says, great convo, ladies. Fantastic way to kick off the year. I agree. Yes. Tara, you got next, honey. You got next. Don't think you can. You can run, but you cannot hide from the Goodeyes. Let me just let you know that.
I'm excited.
Yes. That's gonna be mad cool too. But you're dead now. But I want to say I appreciate you. We appreciate you. And may all the seeds that you plant in 2026 grow. And may your ministry grow in a way that is beneficial to you and all of the people. Tara's looking, what? In a way, I know she's like, houseway, what? In a way that, benefits you and also the people that you work with and that you help. And thank you for what you do. Thank you. Big things. And we will get into award-winning Kingdom Beads another time.
Oh yes, I even forgot. Listen, girl, I forgot about that.
I did that. Did I do that?
I did, but I forgot all about it. I'm like, what? Yeah, there's so much.
People, let me tell you, you need to follow Efia. She does a lot. And she's amazing. So, you definitely need to follow. Aside from Instagram at Efia Leatham, how can people find you?
Efia Leatham,
that you
everything.
Want them to find you.
Efia Leatham, everything. You can find me
everything.
Efia everything. Yeah, like literally everything. YouTube, I think YouTube is Efia Leatham. Instagram, Facebook. Girl, what is the social medias out there? I don't even remember.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch.
So
Snapchat if you have it.
Nah, girl, no.
Those are for the youngins.
That's for the young kids.
Yeah, that's for the youngins.
No. So if you find me on TikTok, please be gentle and kind. I'm just getting on there, and I'm like trying to figure out. I'm like, man, why?
You see,
Okay,
you
so
see, TikTok just kicked me off after it's 12 minutes in the live. They were like, "You gotta go." I was like,
I heard you. So I will say this though, in all honesty, if you message me, please be kind. I take a little longer to get back. I had a whole dislike with social media, and it's I'm kind of like,
journey.
okay, let me get myself. I used to be in it all the time. Then I had someone take my identity, and it was a whole like
Ooh.
on Instagram, and it was, man, I was like, you know what? So if if you reach out, I'm coming. I promise I'm coming. I'll get back. I will. And then once you see me like on a regular road, be like, oh, she back.
She's
But,
back.
yeah. I don't like social media, to be honest.
Yeah, it's I struggle with it too, like with the whole people DMing you, and I'm like, just send me an email. Can you just email me? I mean, I would prefer if you just emailed me. But
Okay, so before you go, I'm going to give you a quick story. I had when Facebook started with like the messenger stuff.
mm-hmm.
I was teaching a lot. I was on multiple times. I do all this stuff, whatever. I would have individuals, because you watched the video, watched me teach, you were on with me live, you would think, oh, I know her.
Oh,
They would pick up their messenger and call me. And people would video call me. I don't know you. No idea who you are. I'd be like, I'm not really sure what's happening here. I had people, it was, girl. Then I had to start blocking people and put people in, and I'm just like, this is too much. You know what, guys? Don't make me walk away from this too. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's overbearing. I mean, people, please. We don't know you.
And let me say this. And just because I don't post pictures of people does not mean that there are not people in your life, or there's not a person in your life.
That's right.
Please don't assume that anything is open and fair game. You should ask first.
100%.
That's just some etiquette, guys. But
yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Oh wait, I don't even have to do that. And I'm gonna take it a step further, and for audience, for both Efia, Angie Goodas, and the Big and Serious podcast, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Bing.
Bing.
That was great.
Yes. Have a beautiful evening.
You
Tell
as
Favor,
well.
I am sorry for keeping him up so long.
Oh wait. Let me see if
I
you can
can't
see
see
him. You know, upset my dog.
He was like,
and hold on, and he knows he's not allowed in that chair.
oh, so he's taking advantage. Liberty. He's taking liberty right now.
Quite. It's okay. It's bedtime. We're coming.
It's bedtime now. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you for everything. As usual, you done know. I will come bug you at some point very soon. You don't know.
Oh, I'll be up for a while.
All right. I'm going to run like 2 tunes and then I'll close out the show.
Okay.
No, not tonight, man. I'm going to my bed. No, not tonight. I'm going to my bed. You so funny. Soon as in like within the next 24 hours. Girl, please.
I know.
I'm like, no. Abort mission.
Like, I'll be up. When I say I'll be up, it'll be a Friday night. I'll be up.
24 hours from now. Yeah, I'll be up. Like,
Angie,
right now? No, not right now. Like, not right now, but right now, but not right now.
I'll be up tomorrow.
Right now, I mean 24 hours from now. Within 24 hours. You have a 24-hour grace period. Anyway, we could continue, so I'm going to let you go.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye. That was Efia Leatham helping us to make 2026 Brilliant. Yes, big up to Efia. Make sure you follow. Look for Efia Leatham. And yeah. So, it is 2026. It is the inaugural kickoff for the Big and Serious Podcast Season 2. And during the off season, well, actually, this happened prior to the end of last season, but your girl just got around to making it work properly. So someone did something for the good as, and I'm gonna play it.
Yes, and you good as you want you be and princess and you well vert, you was so full of morality, you no come to help us. You are the big bad and mighty podcast, big and serious podcast with the maddest host, the greatest host, outlandish, Angie Goodas. Take time with them. Out the road, me say. Out the road. Your thing, ignorant.
Your thing, ignorant. Big up Wayne on the outside. Thank you for my jingles. I have another one, but I'll play it the next time. So I think we should close out with a song as we, make our journey into 2026 and making it a great year and, enjoying life. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run this tune because she will be joining us next week. Tashara joins in the conversation next week. We will be talking about her career and all those fun things. So we're going to go with Nabadame by Tashara. And I want to say, people, have a brilliant week. Be good. Don't be good at being bad, because why you want to be bad? Just be good. Be nice to people. Show some grace to yourself and get to planning your 2026. Get to planning your 2026. All right. So enjoy Nabadame. Maybe if I hit search. Yeah. Nabadame by Tashara. Enjoy. This is Angie Goodas. I will see you next week. I'm not on Roots Rock Reggae this Monday because I was on the other day, the Monday that just passed. So I'll be on the following Monday. So yeah, I'll see you then. Enjoy.
Yeah. It's the Shara. No matter. A long time you walk me down. A long time you want to take my crown. What? No bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in your lane. No bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in your lane. See me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow them, I follow, comment them, I bitter. Talk with them, no, hold me, eat me dinner. Worry them, I worry, comparison is a killer. Some are so broken, they are so confused. Can't see you shine and be happy for you. Tell them, no bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in your lane. No bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in your lane. But my people have things to say. No matter what you do, bad, good or great. Watch them and watch all night and day. Nothing to do, have you on replay. Don't love themselves, so they hating on you. Tell me now what you expect me to do. When you see me, no bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in your lane. No bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in your lane. No, No, they can't stop me. No, 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 no. Yeah. Still I rise, though bad mind people them I try. Still I rise. Hey. No bother me, no bother me. Go away with your jealousy. Don't come. If you know you just stay in your lane. No bother me, don't come bother me. No bother me, no bother me. Go away with your jealousy. No bother me, don't come bother me. If you know you just stay in